Prosodic morphology. Prosodic morphology deals with the interaction of morphology and prosodic structure, the poetic structure of the word. It is particularly concerned with the timing units of language, how the frequency and duration, etc. For example, the word and syllable and vowel length, how lengthier are the vowel, and what is the structure of a word and the syllable. From this general category, we present three phenomena: phonotactic constraint, phono sound, and how we, tactics mean doing with the arrangement, how do we arrange sounds in a word, what are the restrictions on the arrangement, which sounds are possible to be combined and which are not possible to be combined in a word. Root and pattern morphology and reduplication. Phonotactic constraints phonotactics is a branch of phonology that deals with restrictions in a language on the permissible combinations of phonemes, that which phonemes are possible to be used in the initial sound as onset, and which are possible for the coda, right? Whether we can start a word with a certain sound or not, or end with a word with a certain sound or not. So all these things, exceptions or rules, are discussed in phonotactic constraints. For example, 12th, we know that in this word, the onset has this t and v sound, and the coda has 4 sounds. So we discussed that this combination is possible if we change the sounds, so we won't find a word which exists in English language. For example, serta, stew, student. We can have the combination of sir, ter plus year, but it's not found in most American accents, but it is found in RP or British accent, student. Similarly, we can find a combination of sir, per, or any of the liquid sound, year, l, or circa, r, year, l, and w, right? So they are possible in English. They are used as onset in a lot of syllables, but we cannot change. We cannot bring per before sir. At their most basic, phonotactic constraints determine the minimum length of content words in particular languages. So, for example, we know that what are the minimum content words in a language. If we, in English, a study shows that the English names taken as nicknames can have 2 syllables. So we can or have a certain limit. So this discipline let us know, this topic let us know that what is the extent of a certain word in terms of its length in a language. For example, Mohawk language, we come to know that it can have content words at least of 2 syllables, right? Other languages require that content word consist of at least a heavy syllables. Heavy syllable, when we say heavy syllable, it means that it must have a long vowel, diphthong, or 2 consonants. In Mayan languages, roots are predominantly of the shape CVC, and in Bantu they are generally CVCV. So the structure of the syllable is different in different languages. In some languages, CVC, like English syllable, which is N. In others, CVCV. However, this is not the only case. Many other languages have other structure of the syllable. Especially in Semitic language, the Hebrew and the Arabic, we find a very different case there. We find that the basic syllable consists of 3 consonants. We cannot think of except one example. in English syllable structure that a structure consists of only consonant sound. An English structure must have a consonant, vowel and consonant, or even a vowel is very important for an English syllable. But in Arabic, we find that C, C and C, a consonant. For example, fala. It has 3 consonant sound and it is a word. So and a syllable as well. Root and pattern morphology. In Semitic languages such as Hebrew and Arabic, roots generally consist of 3 consonants, as we just cited the example. To form words, vowels have to be superimposed on the consonants. We call this type of morphology root and pattern. So in languages like Arabic, where we have consonant, consonant and consonant structure of a syllable, we insert some vowel sounds, and this is known as root and pattern morphology. Triconsonantal roots. For example, we have malak. This k sound is realized as a fricative in Arabic language. So, malak, king, malaka, queen. We have added superimposed vowel into ma, la and k and got a new word. Malak, he reigned. Malaka, yamliko, he reigns or he will reign. Malakat, royalty or royal power, reign or kingdom. And Mamlaka, kingdom or sovereignty. So you can see that this triconsonantal root, mim, lam and kaf, certain vowel sound were superimposed and different words were got from this. Reduplication. It means that a certain part of the word is reused, right? Or used twice to get a grammatical function. For example, a continuous substring from either the beginning or the end of a word is copied. So in certain languages, certain unit of sound is taken from the beginning, reduplicated, or from the end and reduplicated. Languages may use reduplication for inflection or derivation. Plural reduplication in Ilocano and Austronesian language. Let's look at the example of it. Calding. Obviously, I'm reading it for an understandability. My pronunciation of that language is not very correct. So, calding, goat. Calding. So, you can see that the first unit of the sound is reduplicated to make it a plural. Calding, goat, and calding, goats. Pussa, cat, and pussa, cats. Classe, class, and classe, classes. Janitor and janitor, and janitor, janitors. So you can see that how the part of the word is reduplicated to give it a grammatical addition. So it is taken from a language, Austronesian language, and we have been able to know that how this prosodic morphology help us in knowing different languages. We can measure the length of the word and the vowels used in it.